Roblox just scammed me and everyone else for a bunch of money. Roblox actually made all paid games free, and more insane news today. So if you're new, subscribe. If you don't, you're a loser. That's just how it works. Thank you, and let's get into it. And firstly, let's start with Roblox making every paid game free by accident, even BloxBurg. Let me kind of break down what happened here. So yesterday, Roblox was fully down. The website once again was experiencing issues and was being very broken. However, this time specifically, they were saying that there's an issue with purchases and stuff like that. So the website in general is being very broken and weird, but purchases as well was specifically broken, which led to this situation happening, where for some reason, because of purchases being down and broken, for like 10 minutes, which it's sad it didn't last as long, but the situation was still pretty crazy. For like 10 minutes or so, every single paid game on Roblox just became free, which was insane. BloxBurg, all the other paid games were completely free to play. And it wasn't just a glitch where it would show the game like not paid. You could go into the game and play it and everything like that. When this glitch was going around, I tested out my alt account, an account where I never bought BloxBurg, and I was able to go into BloxBurg, play and everything like that, which is pretty crazy because they actually made every paid game free for like 10 minutes. And as you can see here, this is kind of what it looked like. Just normal. Everything was like normal, and every game that was paid was now free, which was pretty crazy. Like I mentioned though, it was a glitch that only lasted for like 10 minutes and Roblox eventually came back, but in those 10 minutes, a lot of people who couldn't afford paid games and BloxBurg and stuff like that was allowed to play, and it was pretty funny actually, because the aftermath of all this actually led to some games getting hate. The main game being BloxBurg, obviously. That was kind of the main game people were focused on because it's the biggest one. And it was actually funny because after this whole incident, they tweeted out saying, "Hey BloxBurgers," crazy name by the way, but looks like a platform bug may have made the game free to access for a short time. Sorry for the confusion. And it's so funny because if you read the comments, everyone's just saying like, the best update you guys ever made was a mistake, it should have stayed free and everything like that. And everyone's just kind of making fun of BloxBurg right now because everyone's been begging them to make the game free for so long now, and they haven't done it. And the only time they actually make the game free was just like a Roblox glitch, which is pretty crazy. And a bunch of other games were free as well yesterday. Pretty great situation. We never seen anything happen like this on Roblox before, and I don't even know how this goes wrong, but it was a big mistake by Roblox. And anyways, that being said, let's get into our next story of some pretty horrible The Hunt drama once again. So if you guys remember, right before The Hunt launched, there's a bunch of leaks going around that said that apparently all the accessories for the event, like the base accessories and the gold accessories, might actually not fit with regular avatars, and they might only fit properly with Arthur avatars. And then there's some leaks that said that it might not do this, and it's kind of weird what's going on. And now that the hunt's officially out and people have time to collect items, we have an official answer and it's not looking too good. So Green Lego Castillo put out a tweet just asking everyone like, how do the items fit and do they work fine now? And if you read the comments, it's quite the opposite. They don't work fine at all. The exact problem that we have with the leaks is happening with this. And as you can see, the paid gold version of these don't fit properly, and the regular version of this doesn't seem to fit properly either, which is pretty crazy. They might fit on like a boy package, but it still is pretty unfortunate that it doesn't work here. And it seems like maybe they were designed around Arthro, which is pretty stupid and pretty unfortunate. And in general, this just rubs more salt in the wounds because you have to get 95 badges to get the final prize and stuff, and then you have to pay Robux to get the gold version of the prizes, and then some of them don't even fit, which is pretty crazy. And in general, this event is off to just an awful start. I'm gonna cover more drama later, which gets even worse, but the fact that this is even a drama and a problem is so bad from Roblox. This event is off to a really horrible start, and it's gonna get worse as I explained in the video, so stay tuned. But it sucks that a lot of the avatar items people can't even wear properly, because unlike eggs, I feel like with egg hunts, a lot of people didn't actually wear the eggs, but they wore some of them like here and there, but they were all like wearable if you design an avatar around it, so it didn't really matter. But with these items, a lot of people are saying that these are better than eggs because people would actually wear them. But as we can see here, people can't even wear them if they wanted to, so they're literally useless, and they're hard to get this time. Like eggs are super easy to get, you can get one in every game, but this one you have to get a bunch of badges, so it's just pretty bad right now. Like I said though, it might fit with other packages, but a main package people use, it doesn't work. And with that being said, I know we've been hating on the hunt a lot, so let's get into some little bit of good news surrounding the hunt, which they actually hit some pretty funny Easter eggs in the game. So firstly, when you're teleporting into like a teleporter, there's a chance that you actually see Gert flying around like the teleporter, which if you guys don't know, is actually an Easter egg from the 2018 egg hunt, which is very cool. Gert actually became like a big meme and like a loved character in the community, which is kind of crazy. So it's very cool that Roblox is kind of paying homage to an older egg hunt and like an older event. So pretty cool Easter egg there, and everyone in the comments is saying this is pretty cool. And also with that, I covered this in my last video, but just another brief mention after talking about Easter eggs. But if you go to one of the corners of the map and climb up like those like rocks or whatever they are, and zoom all the way out, there's actually a man face hidden in like the ceiling. You can't see it if you just look around, but you have to zoom out and see it. Another pretty cool thing. And as we can see here, Roblox is having some more fun with this event, and I think stuff like this shows that it's kind of less corporate, but as we've kind of learned, this event is still kind of corporate. But it is cool that Roblox is showing more character in these events and messing around a little bit more, and not taking it as seriously, because back in the day, they would never do anything like this. I mean, they wouldn't do events in the first place, but you know what I mean. And with that being said, let's go to the next story. Flamingo getting in trouble yet again. He made a video recently just called "I Will Never Stop Roblox," and in it, he showed another warning he got on his account. And this is kind of interesting. He got a warning for dating and romantic content. If you're wondering what the offensive item was, it was this image right here, which I know looks pretty questionable and pretty weird. And to be fair to Roblox for once, I can kind of see where the warning is and why they warned him, but also he made a pretty good point, because even though this is kind of weird and the warning technically does make sense, there's so much popular Roblox games out there who do stuff just like this, if not worse. So it's kind of weird that he's getting warnings for it and a bunch of popular games aren't. But also with that being said, maybe this means that Roblox is finally going to start cracking down on stuff like this, which means a lot of popular games could be in trouble. In general though, just a very random and funny situation, and a very interesting ban. Like I said though, we've literally seen popular games and games in general have way worse icons and, you know, characters doing way worse stuff. So potentially Roblox is going to crack down on a bunch of them right now, because as we can see, Albert got a warning for it, and potentially other games might get a warning for it too. But anyways, with that being said, let's get our last story of Roblox scamming me and a bunch of people out of so much money, as well as some major drama in the community. Some of the worst drama for The Hunt I've ever seen, or I've seen so far. It's been 2 days, I can't say I've ever seen. So let me break down what's going on. So if you guys aren't aware, throughout The Hunt, Roblox have been selling items that they say is going to go limited. They literally say limited in the lobby. On the first day, these limiteds are for like 24 hours. So on the first day, it was like this weird glasses, and they were for 1,000 Robux. And already people are getting mad because they're like, 1,000 Robux for these glasses are insane. But people let Roblox off the hook because they're like, oh, it's gonna go limited. It's like a guarantee limited, so 1,000 might actually be reasonable. But with that being said, today they released their new limited, like their next one, and this made the community absolutely explode, because this item right here, the Vault Sword Pack, for 36,000 Robux, which is insane. That's almost $400 for a retexture item. It's not even a unique item, that's a retexture item. I think the original sword pack cost like 400 Robux, and this one costs 36,000 Robux. It's more expensive than the core blocks that they released recently, and everyone in the community is freaking out, saying that Roblox is out of touch, Roblox are doing a cash grab, and it's just so awful in the community. If you want a deeper look into the drama, I made a video on my other channel, Chisel Plus, link in the pinned comment. Subscribe to that channel and watch that video after this video. But with that being said, the drama gets way worse, because after everyone started freaking out, Roblox did something even worse. Because despite all the drama, a lot of people are saying that 36,000 Robux is bad. I was gonna say cheap, but it's not cheap. 36,000 Robux is bad, but on the bright side, it's guaranteed to go limited, because like the games have limited and everything like that. So people are saying that people who bought this can get their money back, so it's not that bad of a deal. And also with that, I actually bought this item, and the only reason I bought it was because, I mean, number one, kind of for a joke, because everyone's freaking out, but also number two, the only reason I bought this item was because I was like, oh, it's gonna go limited, so no matter what, I can probably sell it for a profit or at least get my money back. I wasn't too worried about it. And also in general, with that being said, I bought the first limited as well, the glasses, because for the same reason, I was like, I can probably get a profit out of it, or at least get my money back, so it's worth buying it. Might as well. And you can probably see where I'm going with this, because these items aren't gonna go limited. Roblox literally lied and scammed all of us. I'm not even kidding. So as I mentioned, in the game, Roblox literally said limited for these items and stuff, which meant a lot of people thought that it's gonna go limited, and the entire community thought these were limited. But after the whole drama surrounding the sword pack, Roblox changed the in-game title to limited time offer, suggesting that the item is not going to go limited, it's only for a limited time, meaning that if you bought the original item and this sword pack here too, it's probably not going to go limited, and Roblox might have just scammed all of us. Now I'm saying might have because technically it isn't confirmed. Maybe Roblox will make them limited, but the fact they changed the wording is such a bad sign. And also with that being said, I got scammed. I only bought this item for that expensive price because I thought it was going to go limited, and Roblox just changed it and pretended like nothing happened. Roblox, if you're watching this video, I want a refund. I want my 36,000 Robux back. I am now poor because of you, Roblox. You straight up just scammed me, which is insane, but I mean, whatever. But also with that being said, me being scammed isn't that big of a deal. I'm fortunate enough to have enough Robux to buy this and whatever, but it's obviously a bigger issue to people who probably spent a bunch of money on this or on the first item and maybe have been saving up Robux for a while, thinking it's going to go limited, and they got like a good opportunity for it just to not go limited. Because the 36,000 sword pack, I know a lot of people probably didn't buy, but the first 1,000 glasses, I know a lot of people probably did buy because it looked like it was going to go limited. And it's looking like Roblox just scammed all of us and lied to all of us, which is pretty insane. And with that being said, the hunt is off to a horrible start, I can't even lie. I've tried to stay positive as much as I can because it's very cool that Roblox is doing another event. With these new items and with this new drama, a lot of people are saying that it's good they did an event, but it's more and more going on looking like they're doing another cash grab, which is very awful and very disappointing for Roblox. Because for once they did something right, you know, made an event, but then they keep doing stuff like this, making stuff stupidly priced and making another cash grab, and then on top of that scamming people by not even making it limited. Such a horrible start to the event, I can't even lie. And in general, everyone's angry at Roblox right now, and everyone's angry at the event because Roblox is just doing another cash grab, it seems like. What do you guys think? If you want to learn more drama about the games involved in the hunt, there's some pretty big drama there. Check this video to find out all that drama. And also, check out my other video to talk about the general drama surrounding this item initially on the Chill Plus channel. Subscribe to that too. I'll see you in the next one.